Yeah, what up? I just watched this video and thought I would make this video on this topic. A video titled, I hate black people but I'm not racist. Now this damn video got over 300,000 hits, views. And it's a bunch of black people on here pissed off, and a lot of them made video responses. You know, the girl, you know, she used the word nigga in the video. It's only a 45-second video. But, you know, I usually make my videos, I disable comments. They're always pending approval. But on a couple videos, y'all see that I allow comments without approval. And I did that because I didn't disable them because they're racist. I really don't. That don't bother me. I disabled them because they always fuck up a good, intelligent conversation with their ignorance. Talking about these motherfuckers as far as boxing fans are concerned. They don't know shit. They just devalue the conversation. But to be honest, racist comments, when they come with nigger comments and monkey comments, they're humorous to me. I don't know how it is to anybody else, but to me, it's humorous because it tells me they couldn't think of anything else to say. They couldn't actually deal with any points that I made in the videos or in any of my videos, and they come on the video or on my channel page and just leave a racist comment. Now, why do they do this? They do this because they have been convinced by your reactions that all they gotta do is call you a nigga, and that'll get completely underneath your skin. And for some black people, it's like a dagger right through the heart. Oh, it kills them. You know, I had an outdoor job one time, and these old women, it was 3 old women that got out of the car. One of them was looking at me, just staring at me, and she said to her friend, you know what I was thinking? And her friend was like, yeah, one word. Like, oh, that makes them so mad. You know, black people need to understand, y'all give white people and all other non-black people too much power when y'all react with anger to them calling you a nigger or to them calling you a monkey. You gotta understand that you give them power when you do that. The only way to take power away from racist remarks is to just laugh at it. Don't react with anger at all. Now, it's different when somebody in your face, you know, and they call you a nigger. When somebody in your face, it don't matter what they call you, you know. They can call you a punk, it don't matter. At that point, the point is just that, you know, they're disrespecting you in your face. But on the internet, come on, get serious. Ain't nobody in your face, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. You know, if somebody in a car and they riding by and they scream out a racist word, who cares, man? I mean, seriously. You know, you can't give people that much power over you to where they know all they got to do is call you this one word, and now your whole world is shattered. Now you pissed off to the hilt. Now your whole day fucked up. I mean, do you understand the kind of power you give to people over your own self when you do that? And another thing is that it shouldn't bother you, because if you know yourself as a black person, as I explained in some of my past videos, you know, what are they trying to say when they call you a nigga? Ask one of them, what does nigga mean? Yeah, most of the motherfuckers don't know. They ain't got no definition for it. They just say it because it pisses you off. You know, they just use it as their own, you know, tool of power over you, because they know based on your reaction, you know, that you are at mercy of that word when they use it on you. But they don't know what the fuck it means. But to some of them, they believe that it just means anything and everything under the book that's derogatory that can be applied to black people. Ignorant, you dirty, you subhuman, you're a monkey, you have not evolved, you're inferior, you're not fully human, a bunch of shit like that. All these negative words are encompassed in the word nigger. Now, if you get upset over them calling you this, then to me, it tells me that there's something about it that you believe. I mean, because if you put it like this, somebody on the internet and they call you and they're trying to insult you and they call you a three-legged person, or you say that you got 3 eyes, you're gonna look at them like they're crazy, because you don't have 3 eyes, you don't have 3 legs. If they call you, if you're a man and they call you a woman, I mean, who cares? You're not a woman. You know what I mean? So if you know that you are not in any way inferior intellectually or biologically, why does it bother you? I mean, you make them think that something about it is true when you react with so much anger. It's almost like you don't want them to, verbally, express your inferiority out in public. I explained in one of my other videos that, a lot of motherfuckers thought was racist, but I really don't care. How the biological state of white people is not normal. It's not natural to this planet. This planet never produced whites. Whites only came from blacks. The blacks are an intricate part of nature. Blacks are the only true human beings of the planet. So when you notice, racist remarks don't bother you. They don't bother you. If they try to consider you intellectually inferior, please. There are social constraints that they create conditions. When you're talking about white supremacy, when you're talking about racism, all those factors contribute. You talk about stereotypes. They contribute to creating conditions to where blacks can be held back academically and professionally. I mean, there's been many examples where when the playing field has been even and we did not have to deal with racism, that we excel even either on the same level or above and beyond white people. And I'm talking just here in America. When you're talking about not here in America, well above, far and beyond whites, even to the point where whites today have not even achieved, the level of technological advancement that we have. But when you don't notice, you can only get upset at them because you think they're, trying to expose an open wound. That there's some truth behind what they're talking about. And this all stems from if you're just ignorant of yourself as a black person and of history. Even when you study the differences in race further, you find that even black babies have a more advanced, their brains are more advanced. They start to do things. Their cognitive development starts earlier than white children. They start to walk sooner. They crawl sooner. They talk sooner. They are able to identify things more accurately sooner than white babies. These have been studies that have been conducted by white people themselves, that they put this information out there. It is only the society that thwarts their cognitive development. Only the racist society that reduces it. And it's a lot of things that goes into that. So you got to be educated. Everybody who get upset when somebody uses a racist slur when they talking about you, everybody gets upset. I believe, in my opinion, it's all stemming because you just don't know enough. You don't know enough. If you got a retarded person in a wheelchair, you don't get upset if they call you retarded. you laugh. That's funny to you, you know what I'm saying? You don't get insulted, like, how dare you? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And I'm not being racist when I say white people are not natural to this planet. Look, I'm basing it on the literature from their own literature. I'm taking the information provided by their own scientists. This is not my research. This is their research that I just put the pieces together. They explain in their own literature that they are biologically abnormal and recessive. They just don't say it specifically, like white people are recessive, or degenerates, or degenerated mutations from black people. They don't say that literally. But when you study the information, you find out that they are. So you can't, that's sort of that's a medical fact, that's a scientific fact, that's a biological fact, physiological fact. It's only, people will only want to twist it into racism because now everything has been reversed. Now they feel like you opening up a wound. Now they feel like you should not, point out our inferiority. Because that part is true. But when they're trying to project you as somehow inferior or somehow subhuman, that's not true. But they have convinced you to believe that something about it is true. So everything is reversed. Laugh at these people, man. Laugh at these people. Don't even pay them no attention. I go to my comment section and I see all these racist comments, and those amuse me the most. Because it tells me that whatever I said in my video pissed them off so much that they tried to piss me off just as much as they're pissed off. It don't bother me at all, man. They are the funniest comments that get left on my video. I love when they leave the type of comment. Monkey, nigger, I love it. I don't care who it's from. If from a Filipino, from any Asian, from an Indian, if it's from a white person, I don't care. It's humorous to me. And that's how I believe everybody should take it. Be careful when you let shit bother you. Because we are not the same. Black people are not the same. Black people are actually more receptive to stress. We're more receptive to negative energy. This is also a scientific fact. I can grab, just give me 2-3 encyclopedias. I prove everything I'm saying. This is shit I've studied years and years ago. So be careful. Don't let motherfuckers stress you out.